Hello friends, today we are going to see similarities and differences between water jet machining and abrasive water jet machining. As we know that among the mechanical energy based non-traditional machining processes, water jet machining, that is WJM, and abrasive water jet machining, AWJM, are two common processes that have wide variety of application, starting from metallic industry to textile and leather industries also. So if you take a summary of water jet machining, then in water jet machining, clean water is pumped to a high pressure, that is up to 2500 to 4000 bar with the help of intensifier, and the pressurized water is delivered to the work surface in the form of jet using a small diameter nozzle. Okay, and the nozzle converts the pressure energy of the water into the kinetic energy, and thus high velocity, that is up to 1000 meter per second, that high velocity jet is obtained. And apart from delivering the water jet, nozzle also maintain the desired delivery angle and nozzle tip angle, that is nozzle tip distance, that is NTD or SOD, in order to avoid flaring of water jet after discharging from the nozzle. Suitable stabilizer is sometimes mixed with the water. Okay, and in water jet machining, the high velocity water jet erodes material from the workpiece. Okay, and also this process is suitable for cutting leather, textile materials, food, polymers, etc. Okay, however, the water jet does not possess enough power to slice metallic or ceramic objects. Okay, so this is summary about the water jet. Let us take summary about the working principle of abrasive water jet machining, AWJM. Okay, to improve jet power, okay, to improve jet power, suitable abrasive like oleo, garnets can also be mixed with the water. Okay, in water jet machining, so such process where what abrasive particles are mixed with highly pressurized water before delivering onto the work surface, so that process is called abrasive water jet machining. Okay, what here water is used to enter the water is used to intend the abrasive and to flush away erode material. Okay, water does not directly participate in micro cutting of the material. The abrasive only erode the material. Although abrasive water jet velocity remains more or less same with that of pure water jet, the power and cutting ability of abrasive water jet is significantly higher than the water jet machining. However, abrasive jet abrasive water jet machining can be employed for cutting metals and ceramic also due to the chance of contamination because of abrasives. This process is not hygienic for application in food industries. Okay, this point should be noted. Okay, as there are various points, or we can say similarities and differences between these two processes. So first we will discuss similarities between the water jet machining and abrasive water jet machining. So a pump and intensifier are required in both the process. For what purpose? To elevate pressure of the water. Then water pressure remains more or less same for the both process. Typically water pressure remains in between 2500 to 4000 bar. For both the process, the jet velocity when it comes out of the nozzle remains around 1000 meter per second. Okay, then catcher is desired in both the cases, as catcher is used to absorb the residual velocity of the jet after machining the workpiece, and it protects the work holding device from the erosion action of the jet by residual energy, diminishing the residual energy. And also a nozzle is desired in both the process. For what purpose? To convert the pressure energy of either water or water abrasive mixture into the kinetic energy. So the nozzle delivers the high velocity jet in both the processes, it also direct the jet towards the workpiece surface and also maintain the appropriate stand-up distance and discharge angle. So these are the similarities. Now let us discuss the differences between the water jet machining and abrasive water jet machining. So first point about the water jet machining is, in this process a high velocity jet of pure water, sometimes mixed with the stabilizer, is used for the erosion or erode the material. In case of abrasive water jet machining, a high velocity jet of water abrasive mixture is used to erode the workpiece material. Then second point is, material removal from the workpiece takes place only due to erosion action of the water jet. In case of AWJM, material removal takes place due to the micro cutting action of abrasive. Water does not direct part in the material. Then no mixing chamber is desired, as the abrasive is not mixed with the water in case of the water jet mixing. But in case of the AWJM, a mixing chamber, that is a focus tube, is required for the mixing abrasive with the pressurized water. Then in case of water jet machining, a jet of water does not possess high power, and thus it cannot be advantageously applied for cutting metals or alloys. In case of AWJM, the jet of abrasive water mixture possesses enough power to slice metallic plates of thickness up to 10 mm also. Okay, then water jet machining, it is free from a risk of abrasive embedment on the finished surface. But in case of AWJM, there exists a risk of abrasive embedment, particularly for ductile workpiece materials. Then last point is, abrasive water jet machining can be employed in food industries for slicing food items like frozen meat, fish, etc. But in case of abrasive water jet machining, presence of abrasive particles makes this process unhygienic for application in food industries. Okay, so these are the points, and here I have mentioned some references from where I have taken the data. Okay, thank you.